Hello, 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 hello. How are we all doing, everybody? Welcome to the World Cup final. Welcome to uh, a lot of music that's going on prior to this World Cup final. We got more singing, more singing. First, it was the American national anthem, and now we have something else going on. But hello, thank you for joining me. Anyone who is joining me here for the first time, thank you for joining me for the first time. You chose a good one, a really good one. You chose the World Cup final. So shout out to you. We did many of these throughout the tournament, didn't we? We did quite a few of them, and it is bizarre to me that this is the final one that we are doing. This is the final watch along, and then we will continue them probably during the Champions League. But I can't believe this is over already. Like I said at the beginning of the World Cup daily recap, I've been sort of living this since like early May as far as doing like pre-tournament research and all of that kind of stuff. So it feels weird to work on something for so long, like 2 and a bit months basically, and now it is coming to an end. It's a very surreal feeling. But good and bad come with that, right? Good and bad. Now, today we have Spain versus Argentina. 1 versus 2 as far as the world rankings go. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups here just to see who we are dealing with as far as the starting 11s for each team. And starting with Argentina, actually, you have that front two. I mean, it's pretty much as you were. There are little changes here and there. For example, Gonzalez is starting. There is no Paredes that is starting. So it's Gonzalez who's going to be playing, I guess, sort of on the left. And then McAllister will be playing maybe that deeper holding role, or Enzo will play in that deeper holding role, and McAllister will play a little bit more advanced, or DePaul. Who knows how they're going to actually do this structure? But DePaul is back in. Gonzalez is starting on the left. Messi, Alvarez up front. And then in that back line, the only change is Montiel is starting instead of Molina at the right back position. So it's Montiel, Romero, Martinez, and Taliafico. And then, of course, in goal is Dibu Martinez. Now, as far as Spain goes, it is basically exactly as you were with them. Unai Simon, what is this Louis V case? They have the World Cup ball in a Louis V, or the World Cup trophy in a Louis V case? Crazy. Unai Simon is in goal. Pedro Porro is playing at right back. Cubarsi, Laporte are your center backs, and then Cucurella on the left back position. Rodri and Ruiz at center mid. Hey, I have that too. Iniesta, I have that too. Okay? It's not that cool, man. And then you have Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, and Baena, and then Oyarzabal as the striker. So for Spain, we've seen this many, many times. For Argentina, I can't recall if Nico Gonzalez has actually started a match yet. I can check on that. And if he did, maybe it was against Jordan. But that was the one sort of position that did surprise me a little bit. So because he made a lot of substitute appearances. Did he start against Jordan? No, he didn't play at all against Jordan. It seems like he's mostly had substitute appearances. Yeah. So that's an interesting one. Getting the start. He has looked bright whenever he's come on. What is Tom Cruise doing here now? What is going on here? Guys, what do we think is going to happen? You know, I'll get the poll going, but I also want to hear your scores in the chat. They got a little box for Tom Cruise to stand on. That's very nice of them. Who will win the World Cup? Who will win the World Cup? I'll stick with Spain. I would be surprised if this is an entertaining final. I really would be. I would be surprised if it's entertaining. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 1-0 or a 2-1, max a 2-0 from Spain. That's my expectation, just with how much control they have over matches. They never really let it get out of hand. Casper's going for the 4-3 Argentina. That is, I mean, I hope you're right and not me, Casper, because that would be incredible to see that. Pratik, thanks for dropping by, man. Really appreciate it. But yes, that's sort of what I was alluding to in the preview. I do think that Spain will win. I think that it will be a tight game. Um, we'll see. If Argentina are able to sort of capture their final 20 minutes form that they seem to have in matches and bring that into the match a little bit earlier, that would be very surprising, but also very, very fun for all of us to watch, wouldn't it? Because Spain, you know what they're going to do. They're going to control, 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 and kind of make it so that Argentina can't play just as they did against France. Argentina will surprise everyone. Don't underestimate their mental power, says Casper. One thing for certain, last night's game will be more interesting than today's final, says Free. Yeah, last night's game was incredibly fun, wasn't it? France versus England. You never know what you're going to get out of that third place playoff, do you? It could be anything. You could get literally anything coming out of those matches. Really, really fun. France did the same thing kind of that they did against Spain actually in the Nations League, whenever that was, when they were losing, I think 4-0 or 5-1 at one point and ended up losing 5-4. We've talked about that before in the past. Lamine Yamal, will he have a big game? He just seems so unfazed by everything, like an elite mentality. I'm sure that he is a little bit phased by it, but he certainly seems to have an elite mentality. Spain won't sit in the box like England. Yeah, that's exactly it. Spain will play very, very differently, especially if they go ahead a goal. They will keep the ball. They will not look to give the ball to Argentina and say like, "Hey, we give you guys 30 minutes to try and score. Good luck," which is essentially what England did in the way that they started playing. And when you do that against a team like Argentina, big problems. First time, my prediction is in the majority of the chat. The minority winning again. Oh, it's pretty close, 62-38. Often these pre-match polls are a little bit, lopsided, for lack of a better word. Here we go. I'm excited for this one. Very, very excited for this one. This is a fun matchup. I hope. I hope. Today I feel Spanish, says Zach. Pardon the clinking of my iced coffee. Iqbal Hossein, who will shine? Who in particular? I think that today is a day for sort of a unsung hero. Maybe an Oyarzabal who, despite playing very well in this tournament, doesn't get a lot of love. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess it's because he's not sort of a free scoring Spanish striker as like a David Villa used to be, or something like that, you know? Nico Williams. You're saying Nico Williams coming off the bench, getting that big goal for Spain? Yamal going off would be how they would write it, says Trey. Yeah, for sure. That would be fun to see. I would love to see the big stars just pop off completely. But finals are weird. You never know what you're going to get, except unless Angel Di Maria was around, then you knew that he was going to do something. What a legend Angel Di Maria was and is, continues to be. Look at that gorgeous trophy. Rodri's not looking at it. Unai Simon's not looking at it. None of the players are looking at it. Oh, Lautaro looked at it. He was the first one I noticed that looked at it. Lamine looked at it too. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Free says, this is the first final I don't root for anyone. I wouldn't care if both lose, to be honest. Yeah, most finals I'm not really rooting for anybody because my teams are never in them. Last time Portugal was in one was in Euro 2016. Canada hasn't really been in a final for a while. Yeah, we'll do 7-0 at halftime. We'll have plenty of time too, given the extended halftime with the halftime show with Shakira and BTS and Justin uh, Bieber, Burna Boy, everybody. Tons of people are going to be showing up. You need to be incredibly bold to touch the trophy walking in. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. Most of the players didn't even look at it. A lot of them were averting their eyes from it. I think Lautaro was the one that I first noticed looking at it. So Javier, I was speaking about this with a friend of mine just before coming on the stream, saying that when I checked the ticket prices, whether that be yesterday, whether that be earlier today, the cheapest I could see was $13,000 Canadian, which leads me to ask, who are these people in this stadium? Who are these people? What do they do? The aura of daring to touch it and actually winning the game. Yeah, that would be stupendous. Stupendous. People selling their kidneys. I do like I do wonder how many people have just been taking on debt for this tournament. I saw this like quick shot of how much money people were spending, and some people who like are following their team around North America were at like $30,000, including tickets and everything. That is insane, insane. Here is the Argentina national anthem. TikTokers and Instagrammers. Yeah, I think there's a lot. There's probably a lot of those. I wonder if anyone I know is at this. I know a few people who applied for their media credits and did not get it. Wait a minute. I Show Speed performed. Huh? I Show Speed. He performed his like FIFA song, I guess. What the hell? Oy, oy, oy. That's crazy. I mean, shout out. You know, you can't hate on that guy for what he has done as far as his career in streaming. He is absolutely massive. Performing at the World Cup final. I mean, it helps that he's buddy buddy with Infantino. You know, I think Infantino's been on his stream before, interacting with him. No, I wasn't disgusted. I was just like, what the hell, shocked by it. Pretty crazy. That is very crazy. A streamer who just like got really close with the football. Like, it was very smart of him to get very, very close with the like world football community, from fans to players to everything. That was an incredibly smart move. Raya, I think it's time to cut the hair, Raya, which is, rich coming from me, someone who hasn't had a haircut since prior to the World Cup. Mini dude, how are you? Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. And if you haven't dropped your score yet, I want to see it. Show me that score. Let me see that score. Spain are wearing red. Argentina are wearing, so both teams are wearing their home kits. Thank God they're not doing some weirdness like they have in previous matches where both teams could wear their home kits, but they don't. We want to see them in their iconic kits, man. 2-1 Spain, says Zach. Shout out Rodri. for tucking in his shirt. I think I've said that before. Something you don't see anymore. Oh, that VAR is looking at the camera. He looked at the camera. He's getting sent to the gulag. You're not supposed to look at the camera, VAR. You are nobody. I see some empty seats. And at 13 to $20,000, I can understand why. I can understand why. That's like imagine $13,000. That is many months of rent. Or if you own a home, mortgage payments. That's many meals. Many, many meals. But if you're Spanish or Argentinian, maybe memories that last a lifetime. At what cost? But I guess there's just like a lot of rich people around the world. There's a lot of rich. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. There's pocket change in someone's couch. There's a lot of rich people out there. Some people can afford it, but there are certainly some empty seats, which you never want to see for a World Cup final. Did they say how bad the smoke is at the stadium? You know what? I can actually check on that because Montreal is another city that has been getting smoked out. So I know to check IQ Air, not sponsored. IQ Air, get at me. My air quality today is very good. Well, good, 24. But let's take a look at the map because that is something that, like, I went for a run. I don't know how many of you guys were here when I was talking about this, but I went for a run when it was very smoky and I felt like crap for the rest of the day. Okay. Let's just search this IQ Air New York or Harrison, New Jersey, I guess it should be. New Jersey, Harrison Air Quality Index, 65, so moderate. It's yellow. It's a yellow warning. So let's see. Let's see what happens if some players struggle. And the match has kicked off. This World Cup final has begun. As a diehard Milanista going to the Derby this past March for 1,700 Canadian, I thought that was steep. 13,000 is so absurd. Yeah, dude, Vince. It makes you think like imagine the football trip you could go on for half of that. For half. Especially as someone who lives in North America who has to worry about flights and hotels and whatever. Like I could take many trips to go see Benfica for $13,000. I could become a season ticket holder at that price. Spain winning the ball back. Hey, Don Chaos. Do, 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 do. Strange AC are going for Argentina for a united Latin America. Let's go Americas. Italy versus France, $400 for 2 tickets back in 2008. God, that must have seemed crazy at that time. I think I remember going to the Portugal versus Brazil friendly in Foxborough. Best wishes from Victoria. No way. I'll be in Victoria this summer, visiting my hometown. But I remember going to the friendly between Portugal and Brazil in Foxborough, and I want to say that tickets were like $150, and that felt like a ridiculous purchase at that time, especially for a friendly. Argentina keeping the ball. So it is looking like Enzo is the midfielder that will play deeper. De Paul. The Argentina supporters are very loud. This game won't have 5 goals even if we get penalties. You think it's going to be dry, TP Sam? I am a little bit worried about that. I am a little bit worried that it could be a dry game. Ooh, Taliafico, misplaced pass. In Portugal, normally the tickets to see the national team are very cheap, like 20, 30 euro. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's really how it should be, man. I went to see, when I was in Prague one time, it just so happened that there was I guess this would have been a qualifier for the 2018 World Cup. And it was Northern Ireland versus Czech Republic. And those tickets were crazy, crazy cheap. Crazy cheap, especially with the currency conversion. I think it had to be like around $20 Canadian or something like that. Super cheap. Am I drinking mate? No. No, it is an iced coffee. Lamine Yamal. Ooh, attempted cross. Bounces back to him. Lamine saved by Dibu Martinez. That was a very, very fortunate block on the cross. It ended up going straight to Danny Olmo, who just touched it into his path. And the first opportunity for Lamine Yamal. Saved by Dibu Martinez. Oh, a giveaway. Rodri. Lamine Yamal can't get it squared. That Spanish press we talked about in the preview already looking good. Ooh, that's a poor touch from Aymeric Laporte. Messi. Oh, Unai Simon. That looked like he should have been offside. That could have been bad, though. What the hell? Unai Simon way out of goal. Really reads this game well. Hectic, hectic, hectic. Zach, thank you for that donation. Let's have a good final, boys. Behave, everyone, says Zach, or else the hammer will fall. Cucurella. Already Spain's most entertaining game of the whole tournament. Lamine. Rodri. Pedro Porro. He's really impressed me in this tournament, Pedro Porro. Casper, oh, you went in Syria. Okay. I don't know how I skipped over that. But you got kicked by security? Oh, no. Rodri. Rodri. Weird pass from Rodri, but Spain still have the ball. Cucurella. Olmo. Porro. Oh, that should be a foul. No, says the referee. Looked like Pedro Porro got tied up there. I thought he was going to pass to Oyarzabal. Oh. Or, sorry, Fabian Ruiz that was standing over there in the open. Decent movement there from Spain. So far, so good from them. Yet to see Argentina do anything besides that close call with Unai Simon coming out to get the ball from Messi. Dark art number 3 from McAllister. You have a dark art counter going, Trey? Rodri has been spectacular so far in this game. Fantastic stuff from him. Looking very good. Argentina starting slow once again, which they typically do. And I think that Messi was onside with that strange opportunity he had. Wasn't really an opportunity. Unai Simon came out, but man, showing that Lamine Yamal opportunity, it could have gone anywhere with Lisandro Martinez trying to stop it. Thankfully for them, deflected straight at Dibu Martinez. Throw in for Argentina. Here we go. I found another channel where I can watch the Bundesliga. They just struck a partnership. Oh, cool. That's going to be nice. You're going to enjoy that. I love watching Bundesliga. Sam, Argentina trying to gauge how many goals they can go behind and how crazy of a comeback they can have in the final. Infantino and Trump. And it looks like Ronaldo Nazario holding the World Cup trophy behind that glass. The humans are behind the glass. The trophy is not. Hey, Tarun. Argentinian commentaries complaining about the pitch condition. Why? Does it seem dry or something? Maybe from all the performances that were on it. Ooh, Lamine can't keep the ball in. $10 in here. So far, it seems like it's mostly Spain that has settled. But even then, that could be kind of a stretch saying that they've settled. Cucurella. Has halftime length been confirmed? I thought that it was like 24 minutes or something like that, 23 minutes. I'm not sure. Certainly enough time to get a 7-0 in, which we will win the final 7-0 of this tournament. Truly a gorgeous game that came along for us to fill our half times. 22 minutes, okay. Rodri has certainly been the most prominent player of this final so far. Rodri. It's crazy the things that I have missed as far as transfers go. I was just, since I'm going to be doing a video on like transfers you may have missed during the World Cup, I was going over the transfers that have happened on Transfermarkt. I completely missed that Bernardo Silva was confirmed to Real Madrid. Completely missed that. It was only 2 days ago, but still. All these little transfers that slipped through my fingers because I haven't been paying attention to club football at all, really. Ooh, corner deep to Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. to Olmo. He switches to Lamine Yamal. No, not a great pass. Goes out for the throw. Harun, who do you think's going to get the first goal? For me, I'm going to stick with Spain, and if they do that, then I think they win. If Spain score the first goal, they win. Let's watch along Campeonato Brasileiro. Okay, Argentina better. This is a little bit better, bit by bit, getting up the pitch, bit by bit. Poro, Oyarzabal. That was a spicy pass. Rodri. Hey, Maverick. Thanks for joining us once again. Danny Olmo going down and rolling and rolling and rolling. McAllister saying he didn't do anything. Ah, I mean, it was a strong tackle. That is for sure. The entire Spanish bench is up on their feet. It was a little bit scissory. You're right, Trey. It was a little scissory. There was a suggestion of scissor. Will Ferrell. He's wearing a Copa 90 t-shirt? What? Is he an investor in Copa 90 or something? Maybe it was something he just got for free. That's crazy. That's pretty cool, though. Sandro Martinez. McAllister, great first touch to Taliafico. Poor touch from Nico Gonzalez, but it does work out. Messi on the ball, and he goes down. He gets taken out from behind by Alex Baena. Hey, Abdullah, no problem, man. So a free kick for Argentina. Messi hasn't had much of the ball. Free kick. Romero is forward. Good ball. Ooh, just out of reach for Nico Gonzalez. That was a good ball, though, from Rodrigo de Paul. Nearly a good ball. Dark Art counters at 5 already. Lamine Yamal, what a touch that is. Up against Taliafico one-on-one. This is what they don't want. Ball in. Nobody attacking the near post. Someone attacks the near post, and that's a goal for Spain. But this is exactly what Spain will want to try to manufacture, is these one-on-one opportunities. Lamine Yamal versus Taliafico, because it is a bit of a mismatch. Instapasta, you're late. You're late, but yeah, I'll keep you updated on the way. Lisandro, good ball forward. Oh, what a touch by Nico Gonzalez. Can he get it under control? He can't. He had Alvarez there as well. Just couldn't get it under his spell. Lamine Yamal. Whoa. Taliafico, that is a clumsy one. Which way did the referee blow this one? I mean, Taliafico didn't go for the ball at all. He went straight into Lamine Yamal. Does that count as a dark art? Oh, yeah, I think it was a Spain free kick. Okay, so he got it. He got it. Okay, referee, good job. Do, 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 do. What do you think of the Duran move? Sorry if I already mentioned. Um, I guess we had other plans. It's one of those things where, like, if we get the real John Duran, then that will be an unbelievable move for Benfica. And I hope that we do get the real guy. But his career has been really tough to track for the last couple of years. To Saudi, to Russia, he was in Turkey, all since leaving Aston Villa. We'll see. I hope it works out. Like I said, if we get the real guy, it'll be good. Hey, Matt Damon, I saw The Odyssey on Friday. Really good. Really good movie. Goal kick. Already 20 minutes in. This has gone by pretty quickly. That's what I'm thinking too, Maverick. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, Yamal loses it. McAllister, but he pokes it away from McAllister. Back to Lamine. Olmo, good give and go. Lamine and Olmo. Well cut out by, I believe, Enzo or DePaul. This game looks like Libertadores, Igor. Bigago, what up, Adrian? Hey, man. Thank you for the kind words. Looking forward to Adrian's movie reviews. I would not be a good movie reviewer, but I like The Odyssey. It gets a very sick from me. That's my review. Lionel Messi. Ooh, decent ball. Gonzalez couldn't keep it under control, and he was offside anyway. Yamal ruined this game. If he scored, it would be more fun and chaotic. You're not wrong. He ruined it. This final is over. I hope we get a goal in the first half. Ooh, was that offside? Sure looked like it. Oyarzabal does not go for it. Oh, Trey, you're gonna love it. Correa can't get the cross in, blocked by DePaul, out for a corner. Getting a hydration break instead of a goal. We have to choose. We have to choose between the two. Damn. Do you see the weird picture of Tamales and Messi? No, I did not. All in. Ooh. Dibu. Oh, Messi. Great touch. And that is a foul. Rodri. How many times will Rodri have to do that to Messi? Pull him back just a little bit. It is hydration time. It is the Infantino interruption. Here we go. A fully healthy Rodri will make a huge difference for City next year. City is a difficult team to kind of understand how they're going to be next season. Hey, we'll see. I want to see more of their market, but I'm kind of undecided on how I think Maresca will do at Man City. I like to think that he'd do fairly well. He's familiar with the club. I think he's a better manager than perhaps he may have showed in that second season, I guess, with Chelsea, where I think that his sacking was a little bit. I mean, I think that Chelsea has proven that it's not entirely on the managers when things don't go right at the club. Bit of an issue with the running of the club, but I think that he. I mean, in his first season, he won 2 trophies with Chelsea, Enzo Maresca. So we'll see. I'm very curious to see how Man City will look with him. Point deductions. Dude, I don't know what the status is on all of that with Man City and the verdict finally coming out. We never had a final in the rain. Yeah, I think Zach's right. At the end of 2018, I definitely have seen pictures of the players drenched. Who will win champions? Doha Saint Germain or Dubai City? It would be crazy if PSG three-peat. Very, very crazy. And seeing what their transfer market will look like as well will be very interesting to me. And also, if Olise will stay at Bayern, so many storylines, guys. Hey, Mick Jagger. He's been at so many games. Argentina lack a pure winger. It's all down the middle, and Spain would be hard to break. Yeah, it is. I've been surprised at how little Nico Paz has played. Not that he's a pure winger at all, but his lack of minutes has been a little bit surprising. What Trey? What was up with the Trevor Noah watch along? What did he do? Was it just him reacting to the game? Did he have guests? Ooh, that was very scary at the back from Spain. Very scary. Kubarsi that with a poor pass back to Unai Simon. Yeah, Martin. That's exactly right. Oh, Lamine Yamal turns away from Taliafico and gets taken out. How many times will Taliafico be allowed to foul Lamine Yamal before he gets a yellow? Jesus. Putting his foot up the back of his leg. Holy, that should be a yellow. Even the commentator was just saying, like, I don't know how Argentina have gotten away with so many fouls like that. That should be a yellow right there. Unlimited power. Oh, man. Oh, the Paul with the near bad giveaway. Here in Argentina, there's no mention of a yellow card. Igor, so are you a Brazilian that lives in Argentina? Ay, ay, ay. What is this? What are Spain doing at the back again? Well done by Cucurella. Looking good. Woke up late. What did I miss? Um, Not much. Lamine Yamal had an opportunity. Yeah, not much. Yeah, that really should have been a yellow for Taliafico. I do think that, like, I do think some of the, oh my God, corruption fixing for Argentina, some of it is overblown because now people are just saying, like, anything that Argentina does should be a yellow or a red. But that was absolutely a case where that should have been a yellow card. Ooh. We have many great players with their entire careers, Neymar included, whose careers lasted within Messi's. They broke out while Messi was in his prime and retired, but Messi is still here. Yeah, Sam, it is unreal. Unreal. Oh, I see, Igor. Igor, how are you doing in your work standings? Are you winning? Spain. Oh, great attack by Baena. Cuti Romero gets in front of it. Oh, we got to let Steven in. Got to let Steven in, folks. Come on, Steve. Let's go. Come on in. Are you coming in or no? Come on. Holy indecision. All right. You're in. He's in. Oh. Mikel Marino for the winner? Not again. Imagine he does it again. Another late one. Steve, come here. Come. A World Cup final hello from Steven. But he finally made it in. Good work, Steve. Breaking news: Real Madrid signed Marino for 150 million. uh, yeah, he's a huge cat. He's a huge, huge cat. He's super, super long. Steven, show them your full power. Look how long he is. This is a huge cat. You see this? He's a giant. He's a giant. 2010 all over again. Yeah, he. This is. It's been a little slow. It's been slow, but hey, Stephanie Myers. What's up, Stephanie? It's been slow, but this is kind of what we expected from Spain. They haven't really been exciting this entire tournament. Hey, buddy. Oh, Cucurella, is he offside? It looks like he may be. Still gets the ball in, and now the referee blows it for offside. He was on. If they had scored, it would have counted. He looks like your cat's twin. I agree with you, Sandeep. Cucurella signing with Real Madrid is big. I thought that our boy would have done a little bit better. Yeah, Build the Cat 2011. That's a great way of putting it. Spain is methodic and Argentina reactionary, so it will be a slow first half. I agree. Casper, thank you so much for that, man. I'll be sure to let him know. Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me. Pedro Porro. Long ball. Romero cuts it out. Romero has been so good. Well, that's nice from Taliafico as well. Ooh, Enzo losing it in a bad place. Olmo. Cucurella. Oh, what a touch. But Montiel does well to recover. That was a nice tackle from Montiel. Waro. Yamal. Waro. Someone was earlier saying that it looks like, I believe it may have been Sandeep, correct me if I'm wrong, was saying that Lamine Yamal looks a little bit slow and lacking imagination or something. Yeah, it was Sandeep that said that. That was my fear. Oh, good ball, Danny Olmo, headed away by Lissandro. That was kind of the fear whenever someone gets a hamstring injury is how are they going to be once they return? Because they're going to be a little bit tentative with how they move, especially when it comes to shifting direction, changing direction really quickly, their acceleration, all those kinds of things, because they don't want to re injure themselves. So we'll see. We'll see how he continues to develop. Like this being the final match, he'll have some time off, which will be great for him. I'm sure he'll continue to rehab his injury or at least to ensure that he stays fit and strong, so that when he returns, he doesn't re-injure again. But yeah, those hamstring injuries, because they can come back over and over and over again. One thing that has agitated me: Poro should have gotten a free kick, and McAllister 100% should have been booked. Yeah. Oh, Oyarzabal saved by Emi Martinez. Maybe the clearest chance so far, and it was from some distance there. And Taliafico should have had a yellow as well. Samurai. That happened to Bukayo Saka last year. Yeah, exactly. It's really it's an unfortunate thing that happens to people who get those recurring hamstring injuries over and over and over. Yeah, I guess TP Sam, you could say that Yamal's chance was bigger. It wasn't like Lissandro Martinez was able to block it. I meant clearest as in like no one blocking it. But yeah, it was a bigger chance with how close to goal he was for sure. You're not wrong there. Kukurea with the hair lashing makes everything look so much more intense. Here's Messi on the ball. Haven't seen much of him. Argentina attacking. Imagine if they score here. We'd have to see a much more direct Spain. Oh, and that should be a yellow card, Lissandro Martinez. And he does get one. Okay, referee. Lissandro Martinez on a yellow already. Mind you, I think he was on a yellow early against England as well, was it? Maybe not early, but in the first half for sure. Yeah, that was the referee had a perfect view of that one. A bald Cucurella would still be at Brighton. It's like Pepe, because as we know, Pepe can grow hair. Portuguese Pepe. If he had hair his entire career, would it have gone as well? I don't know. Neira says, "Do you think that the game has gone as expected? Argentina feel like they can get something out of a moment, and Spain have outclassed them tactically." Yeah, I think so. It's the control of Spain versus the sort of uh, hang on, great attack from Spain. No one at the back post this time. They lack numbers when they are attacking. There's been two occasions where a ball at the near post, no one attacked. This time, a ball to the far post, nobody attacked. So they just lack numbers in the box. But yeah, it's sort of the control of Spain, Neira, versus the like brilliant chaos of Argentina, which hasn't really had an opportunity to thrive because Spain doesn't allow chaos to thrive. McAllister, bad giveaway. Lamine Yamal, Cucurella. Marino would score on those. Yeah, that's for sure, Javier. Marino would get that one. Cucurella goes for a strike. Ooh. Burns one wide. I'm always amazed at the quick calculations goalkeepers can do to know that that one wasn't going to be on target. Like that wasn't that far away from the post. It was what, maybe 3 feet, so decently wide. But Dibu Martinez dove and knew that it was going wide and didn't bother putting his arms out. That always impresses me. Uh-oh, it looks like Lisandro Martinez is done. That is not good. You got to feel for him. That sucks, man. To have to go off in a World Cup final, horrible. Otamendi is going to be coming on. Old man Otamendi, experience at the back. But as we saw at Benfica, there are mistakes in those legs still. That is a big loss. I feel for Martinez. That sucks. Did you see the stat? Argentina crosses only opposite Fico on the right side. So they only cross from the right, essentially, is what you're saying, Sam? Only crosses only opposite of Fico on the right. Yeah. So they only cross from the right. Yeah, the left back position is a bad one for Argentina compared to the players that they have in other positions. Yeah, Maverick, he probably would have been taken off in the second half anyway. Iced coffee completed. Done. 45 minutes are up. Guys, we are so close to watching BTS and Madonna and Justin Bieber. So close. We are almost there. Kubarsi. Back to Unai Simon. Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez. Ooh! Steps around Pedro Porro. And Pedro Porro wins the ball back. I know, Maverick. I cannot wait either. We will not be watching. No, forget about 7-0. Let's just lock in and watch the halftime show together and give some good analysis of it. We'll just analyze what style dance moves the backup dancers are doing. We'll analyze the progression of the notes. What are the expected slip ups in the performance versus how many slip ups there actually are? We'll just do that instead. Will they show Infantino dancing in the stands? Maybe he'll share a dance with Donald Trump. I'm sure he would love that. Unai Simon. 2 minutes to shawarma break? Man, I'm jealous of you. Although I did have a great shawarma prior to seeing the Odyssey, so that's how my Friday was. Guys, start suggesting what formation you want to see at halftime for 7-0. Will there be a goal? Baena, Oyarzabal can't get the ball through to Baena. And then apparently a foul on Messi. No, not Osmos. A local spot. They did not awaken me with some osmos on Friday. 4-5-4. 4-4-2, 4-3-3. No one has said the same. We have no one has said the same thing. 4-2-3-1. Okay, a couple of 4-2-3-1s. 6-3-1. Let's play a 1-1-8. 1-1-8 is what we will play. Now I only want to hear from the people who have won 7-0. Who have won 7-0. 5-3-2 defensive. Ay, ay, ay. And there it is. 3-4-3. I think I've done 3-4-3 a few times at this point. Oh, meow from Steven. Maybe he wants 3-4-3. I saw 4-2-3-1 a couple of times. Tuchel special 6-2-2. 6-2-2 formation. 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, 5-3-2. All right, we're not agreeing. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll end this poll at 59%, 58% Spain, 42% Argentina. Very, very close. Pretty close to what the supercomputer said if you sort of take the draw out of it. 3 quesadilla, diamond shape, more room for iconic forwards in a 3-4-3. 4-2-1. Just play with 7 players. I don't know that we've done a 4-3-3 yet. Bus in front of goal plus 1 striker to counter. We're not getting much of a consensus here. But guys, before we get to that, because we do have time, what did we think of that first half? Like we said earlier, when Neira said, has it gone as expected? I think it has, really. There's been very few opportunities. The only opportunities that kind of cropped up came from winning the ball in the opponent's half, either from a mistake or from the press. There really hasn't been much. In fact, if we look at the shots on target, for example, it's got to be incredibly low. Maybe 1 in total. Oh, 2 in total. Oh, yeah. Lamine Yamal's at the beginning. Argentina doesn't even have a single attempt in this game. Argentina didn't have a single attempt. Exactly. Crick code. No attempts for them. 3 for Spain, 2 on target. Accurate passes, 155 for Argentina, 313 for Spain. So double. Exactly double. Possession, 65% Spain, 35% Argentina. Now, if you are Luis de la Fuente, how do you change something so that your team finally scores a goal against this Argentina side? Argentina are remontada late goal merchants, though. Yeah, it's true. They do love a late one, a late show. They're at their most dangerous in the final 15, 20 minutes. Spain did some silly defensive things. Yeah, that's basically what led to the closest thing you could call to danger for them. A Kubarsi back pass. Unai Simon coming flying out to, which was ultimately the right decision, to cut off the pass to Lionel Messi, but it went to another Argentina player. Classic Spain match, says Abdullah, and I gotta agree. It has been. It really has been. Um, all right. Andreas, yes, we are going to do 7-0. So why don't we jump into that right now? Let's get into 7-0. And we will go for the 4-3-3. We will do 4-3-3. Balanced or attacking? I think balanced because I don't want to concede too many goals. I personally think balanced. I don't know what you guys think. Ole, 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 ole. 4-3-3. Defensive, says Martin. Balance, says Abdullah. German TV expert also mentioning the bad grass. Hmm. Okay, let's go attacking. Why not? Screw it. Let's go. Attacking it is. Roll. Let's roll. Okay. Portugal 2006. There should be some good ones here. I know Figo should be here. Deco should be here. Um, Costinha and Petit, we can't take them. Maniche, 86. Maniche. Deco, 87. That's not bad. Cristiano Ronaldo, 85. That's a decent winger. Cristiano Ronaldo at 85. Um, or we could do Deco or Ricardo Carvalho, 88. Center back. I mean, we know that center backs are important in this game. Everyone's going to want Ronaldo, though. I know that. We could get a better CR7 later. Wait, Kim, so what this game is for anyone who isn't familiar, you essentially roll the dice, and it will bring up a team, a country, from a certain World Cup year. And from that list of players, you choose one from each time you roll the dice. So you could choose Figo if you wanted. You could choose Deco. You could choose Maniche. And then you decide where you're going to put them in your starting 11 and you roll again and it takes you to another World Cup and another team. You build out your team as best as you can to try and win the World Cup and it simulates it from there. Ricardo Carvalho. A lot of people are saying Carvalho. Yeah, so let's do Ricardo Carvalho. I agree with that. Defenders are very important. Throw them in, center back. So, yes, the number is how strong the player is, essentially. Next, we have 1954 Hungary. Oh, we should have some good ones here. This is when they were at their best back in the 50s. A really good keeper. We have Bosic at 90. A lot of names. Hidek Kuti. Puskas at 96. It has to be that. How often do you get a 96? It has to be Puskas. Has to be Puskas. Yeah, let's do it. Puskas, and we'll put him. Ooh, here is the big question, though. Where do we want to put him? Where do we want to put Puskas? What are we thinking? On the left wing, as the striker, as the attacking midfielder? What are we saying? Attacking midfielder, left wing, says Amino. Puskas got you the 7-0. Striker, not many good left wings. Striker is 96. AM, all out attack, left wing, AM. Oh, this is a tough call. Left wing or striker, says Eternally Amazed. Okay, let's go for I guess left. Okay, we'll do striker. We'll do striker. Striker it is. Lock it. Let's go. Nigeria 2002. Oh, do we have Okocha? Do we have JJ? Yes, we do. Okocha, 92 rated Okocha. That is our boy. That is our boy right there. Let's do it. Let's do Okocha. Do you want him in AM or CM? I think AM. Okocha CM. C. Okay, everyone's saying CM. Let's go CM. Let's listen to the people. CM it is. All right. Akocha Puskas and Ricardo Carvalho. I like this. 2022 Croatia. Oh, Lukita. Okay, Livakovic, 87 goalkeeper should be considered. Gavardiol, 87 CBLB. That should be considered. But Lukita Modric. Come on. We got to do Lukita at CM. It has to be him. It has to be him. Yeah, let's go. Luka Modric, CM. That's our boy. Anyone watching the halftime show? No, I am not. This is my halftime show. Romania 1994. Can we get good old Georgie? Is he in there? Let's see. Popescu. That's not a bad DM or CB. Popescu. Haji. Could be. We could get good old Haji at left mid or AM. Or, sorry, AM only. Because he can't play on the wing. Popescu CB isn't too bad. Let's do it. Let's do Haji at AM. AM, 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 AM. Yeah. All right, roll. Re-roll? No way. Brazil 2002. Oh my God. What a roll. Okay, Cafu. Dude, guys, take your pick. Roberto Carlos, left back, 91. Not bad. Um, Ronaldinho, 90. Adilson or Ronaldo Nazario, right wing. I mean, come on. 97 rated Ronaldo. Guys, guys. R9 as winger. I didn't know that he would do that, but I mean, I'll take it. Zach saying Roberto Carlos. Hmm. I mean, 97. I don't know how we walk past a 97. We don't leave a 97 on the table. We got to take it. It's Ronaldo. Let's go. Let's take it. At right wing. Okay. Roll again. This is an incredibly strong team so far. 98 England. Okay. Seaman. Strong goalkeeper, 86. We got Adams at center back, 85. Let's see what we have for left wingers, just in case. McManaman, no thank you. We will say no to that. So we're probably going to take either David Seaman or Adams. 86 or Adams. 86 is a decent goalkeeper. Campbell at 83. I don't know about Campbell. I don't know about that. Reroll? What are you talking about? You think we should re-roll this? Adams or Seaman? Hmm. Adams. Waiting. I'm waiting to see what you guys say. This team is mid. uh, okay, maybe we go Seaman. 86 rated. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's take it. Now we have re-rolls. We can be choosy. 1978 Mexico. This will probably be a re-roll, but let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, that's an absolute re-roll. No question about it. Let's do another team. Netherlands, 1978. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So Kroll, that's not bad at all. Han, 84. Any left wingers for us? Yes. It's a decent left winger. I can't even see its entire name. Rensen, Rensen, Rensenbrink. So left wing Rensenbrink, or we could take Kroll at left back or center back, which isn't too bad. That 88. um, I think Kroll left back. 87 left back is pretty good. 87 left back is pretty good. Let's do Kroll. We need Sane. Let's do left back Kroll. Um, Roll. Netherlands 2010. Netherlands again. Okay, let's see who we have. Do we have Robin for left wing? I know that they allowed that in the past. Yep, Robin 92. Come on, it's got to be. It's got to be Robin or Van Persie at left wing, but it's a 92 Robin. Robin at left wing. Let's go. Let's go. Reroll. This is one of the strongest teams we've built so far. Chile 1962. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a reroll, but let's just take a quick look. All due respect. Any right backs or center backs for us? No, this is going to be a reroll. Um, yeah, another team. Let's do another team. Germany 1962. Okay. Okay. So we have Schnellinger. It's probably going to be him at center back. Yeah. Okay. Schnellinger at center back is a CB. Do we do? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. 85. Roll. France 2010. Eee, we're right back. So the choice here, we have one re-roll left. Do we take Bakary Sagna at right back, at 79 rated? I think it's a re-roll, personally. I personally think it's a re-roll. Yeah. Ew, re-roll says Maverick. Let's do it. Another team. England 2010. Oh, okay, marginally better. Johnson, Glenn Johnson, I believe, at right back. Okay, that's marginally better. I hope we don't concede. But look, our team is pretty damn good. Robin, Puskas, Ronaldo, Hadji, Okocha, Modric, Kroll, Schnellinger, Ricardo Carvalho, Johnson, and Steeman. Let's simulate the cup. Let's put it on ultra. It is on ultra. Gorgeous. We got 4 number 10s. Let's go. All right. Reveal first match. Here we go, guys. Switzerland 2006. Surely we can beat them. Ronaldo with the goal already. 1-0. Ooh. Scary, scary stuff. Next match. Let's see. Bulgaria 94. Surely we can beat them as well. You got to be kidding me. This team can't score goals? This team has scored 1 goal so far? Oh, all right. Next match. Poland 1982. Come on now. Please. 3-1. Johnson scored, though. So we still top our group, but this team is absolutely struggling through it. Really struggling through it at the moment. By the way, Shakira is performing, if anyone was curious and didn't want to look at me anymore. Although it may have just ended. I don't know. All right, let's hit the next match. Ivory Coast 2010. Okay, we smoke them 4-0. Puskas with a brace. Akocha getting in on it. Schnellinger as well. Next match. Round of 16 down. Let's go. Quarterfinal. Spain 2018. And we lose. Bum, bum, bum. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, I think we have time if we want to do another one quickly. Not like this. No. The Spain that lost to Russia. Exactly. Yeah, it's Johnson's fault. All right. Let's try to do one quickly. Let's try to do one quickly here. Where can you find this game? It is if you search 7-0 game, it'll come up. Great LBRB whenever possible first, man. Okay, yeah. Well, let's do the other one was 3-4-3 that people wanted to see. Let's do 3-4-3. Balanced. Let's go balanced. Roll. Let's roll, baby. All right, Sweden 2006. Come on. Melberg, CB 84. Do we have Ibrahimovic? 87 Ibrahimovic or Larson 86? Do we want to lock in an 87 striker or 86 left wing Larson? Hmm. Larson Ibra. All right, let's do Ibra. At least, for the memes. At least for the memes. Let's go. Striker Ibra. Roll. Spain 1986. That is a very good goalkeeper. 88. Who else have we got? Camacho. Um, going. Michel. Right wing. Bueno. We missed out on a better striker. Damn it. All right, let's get the goalkeeper at 88, I think. That's a good keeper. Let's go. Roll. Roll. Denmark 2022. I don't know. This might be a re-roll, fellas. This one might be a re-roll. 85 Ericsson is not bad for a central midfielder. We could consider him. We could consider 85 central midfielder. What are you guys saying? Re-roll. All right, let's re-roll. Another team. Australia. Great. uh, Sutar. Moy. We should have just taken Ericsson. We should have just taken him. Damn it, man. We should have just taken the guy. Ugh, another re-roll. Let's go. Another team. Japan. Ay, okay, let's see what they have. Tomiyasu. Because they're more about the collective. Kubo 79, Mitoma 83. All right. Mitoma might be one of those guys that we put on left wing and he ends up doing bits for us. I'm going to say we go with that. He might be another one of those guys that just does something for us. Mitoma, let's do it. Left wing. Morocco 2022. Okay, Hakimi, right back or right mid. We like that. That's probably our best. Or Amrabat, DM/right mid. I think it's going to be Hakimi for right mid. Yep, let's go. Roll. Brazil 78. Oscar. We need a CB. We need to start filling these CBs in, but nothing good is coming up. Zico at left mid. I think it's going to be Zico. 89 left mid. That's pretty damn good. Let's go. Let's hit it. Germany 1990. You just had France teams in the entire knockout. That's crazy. So Kohler at center back could be good. 87. Lothar Mateos. I think we got to take him at 96. But let's just see who else. Yeah, I think it's obvious unless we want to go Jurgen Klinsmann on the right wing. But 96, you don't leave a 96 out there. Let's go. Let's put him in. CM. Next up, Spain 2010. Okay, we could take Ramos. We could take Pique. We could take Puyol. Fabregas or Xavi. Throw Xavi in the midfield. 94. Andy, I didn't watch a second of the halftime show, to be honest with you. So for me, it's either Ramos at CB or Xavi in the midfield. It's hard to leave a 94. People are saying CB Ramos. I don't know if it's sabotage or if you guys actually think I should take him. Xavi says Lavender. Xavi says Amino. Ramos. Um, okay, people are saying Ramos. This is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So I guess the rightmost center back. Let's go Ramos. 89. That's a good. It's still good. All right, let's roll. France 2014. Ooh. Varane at CB 85. That's not bad. Let's see who we have for the right wing. We have Pogba center mid. That's not bad. Okay, I think Varane at 85 could be our center back. Ramos adds character. You're not wrong there. Okay, let's do Varane. Let's be quick here, just because I think the game will be back soon. Cameroon 1982. I'm going to assume this is a re-roll. That's a re-roll right there, fellas. Re-roll. Another team. Argentina 1982. Okay, Passarella 90 CB. Let's see who else we have. Maradona, perhaps. Can't have them. Okay, Passarella it is. Passarella it is at CB. Roll. Teams are going to be coming out soon. England 1958. 86 CM, 90 on the right wing. Finney, right wing. Throw him in there. We're flying through this now. We're running through it. Finney's out there. Austria 1982. Do we have a CB, a CM? Prohaska. There, he's in. Throw him in. Let's go. Simulate the cup. Watch the time that we do this with barely thinking. All right, reveal the first match. Here we go. Switzerland 2026. Certainly we beat them 3-1. All right, next. 3-1. Mitoma scored, by the way. Cameroon 2002, 5-0. Mitoma scores again, by the way. Let's go. Next match. Switzerland 2014. Switzerland again. My God. Ramos and Mitoma score again. Unbelievable. Let's go next match. The round of 16 against Croatia 2018. Ibrahimovic scores. Next match. 1-0. Italy 1978. We beat them 2-0. This team is absolutely flying. 2-0. We've conceded one goal. Quarters. Let's go. Semifinal. Let's see it. We are flying, guys. We are flying. Soviet Union 1962 and we lose. Oh, goodness gracious me. It just will not happen. It was going so well. Losing to the Soviet Union. Paredes is coming off for Argentina, by the way. Lost just because. Got Yashined? Yeah, I guess so. That was awesome. Surely we use the winner's formation. That's not a bad idea. They have Yashin as goalkeeper who's 99 rated. Oof. This is corruption. This is corruption. I agree. I agree, Samurai. There's something going on here. I can't believe that team, the first team we built, I cannot believe that team didn't end up winning. Losing to a country that doesn't exist. You got Yashined. Unlucky. Let's go. This match has returned and it has begun. Spain versus Argentina. Can it be more exhilarating than the 7-0 at halftime? The two 7-0s. Let's see. Paredes is on. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Nico Gonzalez is off. Oh, that's a poor pass. That is a poor pass. Alex Baena does not really trouble Dibu Martinez there. You have to hit a better strike than that. I think he got too excited. He had too much time, too much space. He couldn't believe it. Oh my God, this is the moment. I'm gonna have to film myself every time I play 7-0 after this tournament ends, so I can prove to you guys if I ever win. Root DePaul. Wayne Rooney said his favorite part of the halftime show was when it finished. All I saw was the very end of Shakira's performance. I just took a quick glance. It's a good time to take a look. Are you going to keep doing live YouTube? After the tournament, no, but during the season, yes, for sure, for sure. Especially Champions League. Montiel up against Aymeric Laporte. That goes. That should be a goal kick. Oh, it's a corner. Remember we talked during 2018 World Cup? That was a long time ago. Very long time ago. I can't recall. I can't say I recall, but thank you for sticking around or rejoining us 8 years later. Casper, that will be I think the Champions League returns in September. Messi, corner near post, goal kick. Hopefully Adrian covers some Liverpool UCL games. Yeah, for sure. It's all like matchup dependent, you know? But I'm getting very excited for the Champions League matches. I can't remember who said it. Maybe it was Sam. Someone said how they don't like the full sun matches. There's something about it. Like the vibe of the nighttime matches just feels right. Casper, is this your first time kind of watching football really? Or like watching it regularly, I should say? The skeleton, I agree. I agree though. That was my prediction as well. Like a 1-0 maximum we'd see is like a 2-1, a 3-goal thriller. Oh, it was you, Zach. It was you that said it. Yeah, I agree. The nighttime vibe of games is a lot better. This full sun looks and feels weird. Super Cup between Villa and PSG. Yeah. I want to do, my goal is to do more live streams. For the last like 2 years or so, I wasn't doing very many of them at all. I completely fell off of doing live streams. Whoops. And so I want to continue doing them into the regular season. Hand of God was full sun, the sun god. Rodrigo de Paul, that is a stupendous dive. Stupendous. The big blue bottle makes an appearance. He's here. Okay. Alvarez. Taliafico. Montiel goes down screaming. I just won 7-0 with the stinkiest team. Congratulations, Nara. I'm so happy for you, he says, as tears of blood come out of his eyes. So happy for you, Nara. Lamine Yamal. That was nice. Very nice. Ooh, what happened here? Rodri's down. Enzo. is saying nothing happened. Now there's pushing and shoving. Romero's pushing Laporte onto Rodri. That's not cool. Oh, almost down now. A yellow for Paredes. Well, well, well. What is going on here? Oh, Paredes just leaving an elbow in on Rodri for no reason. Not an elbow, but like a forearm kind of push. No reason for that. Paredes players like that are so annoying. Like everyone knows what you're doing. Unless you're a complete hothead who has no self-control, that's not going to get a rise out of anyone. They know that you're just trying to piss them off. Rodri. Funny that he did it directly in front of the referee as well. Rodri. A touch to Olmo. Halftime talk from Scaloni was like, okay, boys, Libertadores mode. It's time they turned up the CONMEBOL dial, which as a neutral, I love to watch. You know, I watch Canada and CONCACAF. It's not too dissimilar, some of those qualifying matches. Montiel goes down again. Alvarez. Alvarez has not done much. Again, beyond his goal against Switzerland, not a lot from Alvarez in this tournament. Olmo. Oyarzabal. This is good. Fabian Ruiz running through. Oyarzabal back to Ruiz. Maybe overplayed it a little bit there. Hey, Tails. Thanks so much. Rodri. Yamal. Ooh, can't get the pass off. Emerick Laporte down now. Other than his absolute worldly versus Switzerland. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's all he's done. Gorgeous goal, but then in every other game, which this is the eighth game. This is the eighth game for them. Where has he been? Where has he been? Mr. Alvarez. Kubarsi through to Olmo. Olmo, the cutback. Cucurella. Ooh, Montiel gets there first. Corner kick. That was a decent cutback. One well done by Montiel. What's been your favorite goal? Probably Lopes against Argentina. Sydney Cabral Lopes. Nope, no shots yet from Argentina. Dusk Croissant. And we are in the 57th minute. It's wild. Molina's coming on now. So I think that's three changes Argentina have made now, isn't it? Paredes, Otamendi, and Molina. Anyone remember Kick TV and Rabona? I remember Rabona TV. Rodri. Cucurella. Good turn by Cucurella. He's been playing very well in this tournament. Anyone remember Big Up in Rabona? The Big Up days. The Big Up moment. It was a very quick moment. Rodri. The game has slowed down once again after that quick start from Spain. Slowing it down a little bit. Olmo. Oh, Pedro Porro goes down. And it was a foul, says the referee. I'm surprised. Paredes with a foul. Porro rolling. Who you think will win if it goes to penalties? Argentina. They've never lost a shootout with Dibu Martinez in goal. If it goes to a shootout, it is advantage Argentina. Free kick Spain. And I believe it is 4 shootouts that Martinez has been in, and they have never lost. Can this end after 90? Yeah, I would prefer if it ended after 90 as well. Whoa! Referee shot his can of spray. Whoa. An errant shot. He's going to have to write a report for that. Yamal to take. He tries to power it. It hits the wall. Baena. And that is an Argentina throw. Shootout is the wrong term. Okay, penalties. Ferran Torres is coming on, as is Pedri. Ooh, Ferran is going to carve these boys open. Remember, I said it would be an unsung hero? Well, one of them is off. Oyarzabal. Now my unsung hero to score the winner is Ferran Torres. Antonio, I too am rooting for a good game, hoping that it picks up in the excitement department. God, it's getting hot in here. Fan is just not working. Ferran more likely to score an OG? No. No. Lamine Yamal goes down against Taliafico, and the referee says nothing. So, in moments like these, where Lamine Yamal goes down asking for something, the referee doesn't give a foul. Why is it not a yellow for diving? Is it because he's saying that there was some contact, but not enough? Because it certainly wasn't enough to go down. Otamendi away. Olmo, Pedri, Cucurella. Some contact, yes, Trey, but the way that Yamal threw himself through the air, that to me is diving. Or do we discern between Olmo with a stinger at Dibu? Do we discern between a complete dive and an embellishment? Corner kick for Spain, by the way. Almost. Corner. Ooh, flicked wide. There is contact, can't give a yellow card for that. Okay. Ooh, ooh, another corner. Scrambly. Cucurella. Not a single shot from Argentina, and it hasn't really been close either, Free. They haven't really been close. Yeah, strange ACR, which I love. I love the mistaken identity rule. I think that's great. I want less diving, less embellishment, less everything. Maena. Ball to the back post. Out for another corner. Out for another corner. Yeah, Nera, that was what I said at the end of the preview was if it gets to the 70th minute and it is 0-0, then it feels like advantage Argentina at that point because that's when they start to come alive. And that's when the opponent will start to think, okay, we gotta be ready for this final late push from Argentina, which can kind of subconsciously make you, oh, player goes down to the box, which can kind of subconsciously make you um, play within yourself a little bit. Yamal, ooh, Ferran Torres with the header, saved. Saved by Dibu Martinez. See, guys, I told you, Ferran Torres, you watch out for him. Ooh, not enough direction on it. Hydration break. It is the Infantino interruption, the final one, I believe. I think that's what the referee motioned. Yeah, he did. He did. Here we go. So, one final quarter, at least that's scheduled. One final corner of scheduled football. Hopefully, the final hydration break. We will have to see. Adrian, who's your favorite player in the, or who is the one you think is the best player? The one that I've honestly enjoyed watching the most, at least since the knockout stages have begun, is Jude Bellingham. I gotta say, Jude Bellingham has really been fun to watch. Just the way that he's been able to drive forward with the ball at his feet, taking on two, three players. You know, the way he's been able to split two defenders so many times and come out on the other side with the ball and then just make something happen, whether it's, you know, finishing off an attack, creating a chance for himself, what have you. Jude Bellingham for me was really, really, really exciting to watch in this World Cup. I really enjoyed him. Goal he scored yesterday was decent too. Last quarter until mandatory hydration breaks are removed. Yes. It's the final hydration break, guys. This is it. They don't have them in extra time if we do go to extra time. Looked like they were prepping Nico Williams. So we will get the more direct Spain. You like the hydration break, Igor? Well, now that they've hit the hydration break, as we know, about like 35% of the time or whatever the stat was, the team who was on the back foot suddenly becomes the good team. So Argentina to take over. Simeone's coming on. Medina, was that Medina that I saw is coming on as well? Yes. Cuti Romero is off. Wow. Romero and DePaul are off. So Medina and Simeone are on. Stephanie says, "What do you think about FIFA thinking about a 64 team World Cup? Is there a thing called too much football?" Yeah, there's a thing called too many teams too. That is a step too far. 48 has been fun. I've enjoyed 48, but 64 is crazy to me. 16 more teams? I don't think that's necessary. But Cuti Romero coming off. So Martinez and Romero are off if we go to extra time. We'll see how this Argentina defense holds up. That will have, I mean, I have to assume that that is a physical issue, whether it's fatigue or he felt something. Yeah, exactly, Samurai. Most teams did something, like Curacao did lose 7-0, but then they also got a result against Ecuador. Or 7-1. 7-1, sorry. Oh, that's who was laying down Zach. Ah, that was Cuti Romero that was laying down. Okay, that makes sense then. 128 teams. Why doesn't FIFA just take over the entire summer and they have all the qualifiers and the entire final tournament as well, all at the same time? Is that what you want, FIFA? Now, great ball forward. Alvarez. Can't do much with it. McAllister. Uzbekistan did nothing besides giving Ronaldo a face saver. Made him say, I'm back. Simeone. Already Argentina looking a little bit more lively after this hydration break now. Alex Baena going in the opposite direction. I would love to see Nico Williams on for Spain. Possible to do a quick catch up on the supposed predicted breakout stars. Who are you speaking about in particular, Venk? 73rd minute. Ben Gannon Doak. He did do great, didn't he? Lamine Yamal. And Nico Paz. Did Nico Paz play a single minute? Did he play against Jordan? Let me see. Nico Paz. He played. Yeah, he played against Jordan, and 10 minutes against Algeria, and nothing since then. Okay, I see what you're saying, Venk. Oh ho! Marino Nazario, as Martin calls him, is coming on. As is Nico Williams. Yeah, 0 shots at this point is really crazy. Life's worth living. Really, really, really crazy. Argentina with 0 shots as of the 75th minute. Venk, this time it was Vozinha as the breakout star, 40-year-old goalkeeper. It's a full house, they say. I feel like they've said that in every single game as far as the attendance goes. Unless people arrived late, we saw those empty seats. We saw those. Maybe people were arriving late. Jed Spence is not a bad shout either, Trey. I mean, Premier League watchers obviously know about him, but the way he performed at this World Cup was really, really good. Pedri with space, saved by Dibu Martinez. All of Spain's attempts, most, I should say, have been relatively comfortable saves for Dibu Martinez. Maybe a little bit of anxiety from that Ferran Torres header just because of the proximity it was taken from. But most of these strikes from outside of the box have been very, very, very easy saves. Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal goes to the byline. Lamine Yamal, that was a great moment from him. Great moment from Lamine Yamal. Just couldn't get that final ball. So we haven't seen the Argentina turn up just yet. Ooh, Kubarsi forcing a decent save out of Emi Martinez. Did the ball go out? No, it did not. Nico Williams now. Kubarsi is good with those strikes from distance. That's how Spain scored against Belgium, you'll remember. That winner from Marino. Yeah, Trey, the Tottenham tax as far as players' reputations go is strong. So Jed Spence was certainly fighting against that. Corner kick. This is better from Spain. This push. Oh, whistle has gone. What's going on here? Redo of the corner kick. Ball in. Nobody gets on it. Do, 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 do. Which of the host nations do you think was the best? I think Mexico, personally. The vibes in Mexico looked unbelievable. I think Canada did okay. I think the US did totally fine as well. But the vibes in Mexico, I mean, come on. I think Nera, what helped Argentina look up to it was the fact that England played within themselves right when they went up a goal. So Argentina could control the game more and they could attack more and more and more. Antonio, when you asked about the host nations, which I thought was the best, I thought you meant which one like hosted the best. But I would still say Mexico was the best one. I think you could make an argument that Canada, you could put Canada above the USA because Canada did better than expected and the US did worse than expected. I think by their the hype that was surrounding them, you could make that argument, but in reality, it's probably Mexico, USA. Ooh, saved by Dibu Martinez. Mexico, USA, Canada, probably. But Canada, US are close. Martinez gets the ball way forward. Cucurella goes down holding his head. Giuliano Simeone says there's nothing. Let's see. What do he do? Pull his hair? Oh no, another. This is like Argentina's special move. The forearm in the back. This has become their special move. You'll remember Enzo Fernandez did it early against Elliot Anderson as well. Forearm to the back is their special move. Nico Williams, Cucurella, Pedri. Ooh, loose pass from Marino. Nothing there. Nothing there. And Enzo yells at the referee and gets a yellow card. He must have yelled something at the referee. Otherwise, he's calling him for a dive. So what's that yellow for? Because there was contact, but it was also a clear dive, and he got a yellow. Was it for doing this? Because usually referees don't get mad when you do that. He didn't say anything though. He just went like that. If you saw the replay and douchery, that I will give you, Trey. Douchery for sure. Maybe one for all the slaps on the back. Yeah, why not? He was just annoyed with Enzo at this point. Ooh, referee says nothing there as well. Nico Williams on Molina. Messi plays it forward. Molina will not get there. Laporte back to Unai Simon. Marino fouled by Enzo. Enzo getting in the way. Enzo, be careful. Be careful. Oh my God, Donald Trump is actually awake. I'm amazed. Rodri. He took a quick nap at halftime, Brett. Maybe he slept during the Infantino interruption. Pedri. Rodri again. Who will be the Iniesta of this final? You know my pick. Ferran Torres. It's going to be him. It's got to be him. This is not the most exciting. Nico Williams. Oh, thought he was going to put it into the box there. So the commentator just said we have now gone past the moment, the latest that a winner has ever been scored within the 90 minutes. So any goal now would be the latest winner in a World Cup final. besides extra time, of course. Ferran Torres. Did it go wide or was that a save from Debu? Oh, it went wide. That's a tough one. On your right, as it's going away from you like that, not easy. Could this be 1-0 for Spain? Yeah, that's what I think it will be. I believe that's what I said in the preview. I'll have to double check. But we are at minute 88. Still not a single attempt from Argentina. This has got to be. I would love to hear a stat if there was ever another team that didn't have a single attempt within the 90 minutes in a World Cup final. I'm sure there was, but it's got to be pretty rare company. Nico Williams, that was well done. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Spain don't have a ton of numbers forward. Kubarsi. Oh, just off. Lamine Yamal. Yamal. Rodri. Williams. Is the goal coming? No. Just watched it back. Yeah, 1-0 Spain. Feels like the whole match has been in Argentina's half. Yeah, I mean, if we looked at a heat map, Rodri goes from distance into the crowd. Let's take a look at a heat map for this one. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, 43% in the middle of the pitch, in the middle third, 39% in Argentina's third of the pitch. Are we going to get that late winner from Ferran Torres, my man? And it looks like Lautaro is going to come on. Wait, no. Will Lautaro come on? Maybe in extra time. If they make it. Oh, Navas, Ramos, Puyol, Casillas, Xavi, Iniesta. Even Fernando Llorente out there. With Lautaro, Argentina loses. Oh, without. Lautaro, extra time winner. Simeone hits the referee. That is a great strike to nail the referee. Is it the worst final ever? I don't think so. I think a lot of finals, it's difficult to go from the 2022 final to this one. You get major whiplash by comparison. Um, but a lot of finals are not good. Imagine, imagine if Argentina score right now after not having a single attempt. Imagine that would be ridiculous. Messi wide to Simeone, back to Messi to give himself room. Back to Messi again. No way, no way, right? Oh, good tackle by Rodri. But Argentina still have it. Alvarez, Simeone, ball in. Simon takes it. Poro, forward to Williams. Chance to counter. Lamine Yamal is wide open on the left. Can he pick him out? Williams strikes himself. Saved by Dibu Martinez. Here we go. It's getting exciting now. Oh my goodness. That should be a card for Enzo, and he's gone. Red card for Enzo Fernandez. He is gone. Enzo Fernandez is gone. He flew into Kubarsi. Flew into him. And that has to be a yellow. Not sure you can call it otherwise. What are you doing? Flipped him. Like, come on, man. You're so silly, dude. What are you doing? He's such a weirdo. What are you waiting for? They can't review it. It's a yellow card. What are you waiting for, Enzo? You can't review a yellow. Oh, goodness me. First yellow for dissent. What a fool. Seriously, Knights Hospitalier. Oh, that was stupid, man. Potential for VAR involvement for what? Or maybe he said there is no potential. I'm not sure, but you cannot review a yellow. Can we confirm Argentina will finish the game without shooting? Maybe. What are they saying that Cucurella did? Oh, they're saying that Cucurella did the covered mouth thing. Did he cover his mouth though? It didn't look like it. Not in the replay I just saw. What a silly, silly man. What a silly man. I never saw a mouth cover either, Samurai, but all the Argentinians were trying to say it as if they don't have VAR to review it. So, Argentina down to 9 men, 9 outfield players. Down to 10, I should say. That's confusing when I say down to 9. Don't say it like that. Lamine Yamal cannot get past his man. Cucurella. Ooh, that's a foul. Free kick for Spain in an excellent position. And guess who won it? Ferran Torres, my friend. Ferran Torres. Oh, Paredes. I know I covered my mouth as well. Shouldn't have done that. It wasn't a heated moment, though. In my case, it wasn't a heated moment. Free kick, Lamine Yamal to win it. Or will it be Pedro Porro, perhaps? Pedro Porro or Lamine Yamal. Pedro Porro would fit that unsung hero kind of mold that we were talking about. I think you're right, Dust Croissant. I think he does risk a red as well. Will it be Pedro? I think it certainly looks like Lamine Yamal is going to take it. Can you imagine the final kick of the game to win it? Let's see. Give us a moment. Give us a moment, Lamine. Give us a moment. Referee's taking forever. He's drawing a lot of lines on this pitch. Lines all over the place. Could it be Poro? Poro can whip it. Lamine's going to take. Saved by Dibu. He went keeper side. Big save by Martinez. He started to go the wrong way. Oh, that was going in. That was really going in. It's a corner. Will he let them take it? He does. Back to Nico Williams. Nico Williams, low strike. It goes out. It is extra time. And it's pens, says Maverick. Going straight to pens? It is extra time, folks. Samura, I think that Poro should have taken it too. Nothing going to happen in extra time. Well, I hope we're wrong on that one. Yeah, if it, Magic Meister, I think I would too. If it goes to penalties, I think that it's advantage Argentina. I'll stick with that. I will stick with that. Extra time it is in the World Cup final. 2 editions in a row. That's right, Free. Not a single attempt. Not a single attempt from Argentina in this match. That is wild. That is incredibly crazy. Not something that I expected at all. No extra time show? Yeah, I know. What is Infantino doing, man? He didn't consider the extra time show. We're extending the extra time break to 15 minutes so we can get another performance in. Why not? Come on. Backstreet Boys reunion show? Something like that. Get Kanan to perform waving flag. Although I think he's having some legal issues, Mr. Kanan. Last I heard, he was having some issues. Neira, you feel like Argentina were a bit shocked by how much better Spain are? Yeah, potentially. I mean, Argentina, this does risk sort of, being a hindsight merchant, Monday morning quarterback, if you will. But you look at the run they went on, it wasn't the top teams that they had to play against. England was one of those teams, and England should have won that game against Argentina. And they had to come back or go to extra time against a few of those teams on the way to the final. So it hasn't been the best tournament ever from Argentina. They've been scraping by in some instances. And so they come up against a real top team like Spain, and they've defended fine because the attempts that Spain have had haven't been superb. So they've defended well, but there's been nothing going forward from Argentina. They cannot keep the ball. Ba 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 ba. Boo boo doo doo doo. 15 attempts to zero. 10 shots on target from Spain. I mean, they've all been relatively tame though, because from those 10 attempts on target or the 15 attempts total, it's just a 1.2 expected goals, which speaks to the defending and how they've had to take most of those shots from outside of the box. Here in Argentina, there's no advertisement. And yeah, I wish it was like that in North America as well. Most teams, yes, Andy, but I mean, if you look at other teams' paths, Argentina was the easiest as far as their group, and then the teams that they played outside of it. Of the teams that made it deep in this tournament, theirs was the easiest, I would say. If you look at, yeah, like the semifinalists and compare who they played along the way to the semifinals and how well they performed, because that was the other point I was making, was the performances from Argentina. It's not just that they played the not as strong teams compared to Spain, France, and England, but their actual performances as well. And look, you still have to win those games. Like Cabo Verde showed that you can't underestimate some of these less established World Cup teams. What was that? Like Nico Williams got kicked out at. But I will not make that accusation. Kubarsi, will he go for the strike from distance again? No. Lamine Yamal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Ferran Torres can't control. Paliafico runs into Porro. Fouls like that are funny to me. Like Taliafico bundles into Porro, and it's a foul on Porro. I guess he was in the way. I don't know. The streets here in Barcelona seem so deserted. People shifting anxiously at the bar. I can imagine, Sandeep. That must be tense. And I agree with you, Jabir. Just give the trophy to Cabo Verde. They're the people's champions of this tournament. They are the people's champions. Ashish, Spain have looked more wasteful since Oyarzabal was subbed. It's a necessary sacrifice they had to make in order to get Ferran Torres to score the winner. Oh, Ferran Torres. That's a poor touch from him. Back to Lamine Yamal. That was not a great pass either. Aliafico. Lamine Yamal takes it from him. Pedri does not go for the strike. Ooh, Williams. Big save from Dibu Martinez. Wow. What a touch. What a deft little touch from Nico Williams. And then Dibu Martinez. What a save. He should have got a little more on that, but that's a great save from Martinez all the same. No time. He was basically guessing. He's been fantastic in this match. Oh, it's weird to say that Williams almost got too much of the ball there. If it's a little more in the corner, because it was such like a light touch, but if it's a little more in the corner, I don't know that Martinez saves that. Do I think Argentina can hold on? I mean, with the way that Spain have been playing in the attack, yeah, I think they could. And if it gets to a shootout, you'd back them. Like I said, they're undefeated with Dibu Martinez in shootouts. Rodri blocked. Ooh, Marino can't get a touch on that. Simeone, that's well done by Simeone to get away with that ball. Rodri, Kubarsi. Yeah, the commentators are saying that while it's so lopsided, people probably expected Spain to control this game, but to this extent is crazy. 95 minutes and Argentina don't have an attempt. And that's not counting all the extra time that was added at the end. Like total playing time was probably like over 100 minutes at this point, well over with extra time. And they don't have a single attempt. Can't believe that. Pedro Porro, low ball in. Ferran Torres, Marino, Dibu Martinez, Williams, goal. And the referee calls it back. For what? Why? Does Marino has a right to go for that ball? What happened here? They got to show the replay. They got to show the replay. Referee blew the whistle like immediately. What's going on? Otamendi goes down holding his leg? Absolutely not a foul on Martinez. These replays are so trash sometimes. I don't know what the producers are doing. It cannot be what happened with Dibu Martinez. It cannot be. It must be the Otamendi thing because Otamendi went down going, ah. What is this? Okay. It's Otamendi and okay, I guess Marino might have stepped on his toe. Dibu Martinez, you don't need to do all this. You think it's Marino on Martinez? Yeah, the commentators are confused. No one can figure out what this is for. He stands on his foot, says Knights Hospitaliers. He stands on Otamendi's foot. The replays I'm seeing are horrible. Yeah, they're checking it now, Nera. They're checking it now as they check everything. Zubamendi and Eric Garcia are coming on. Can we get some clarity here? What the hell is this call? Rodri is off. Marino stands on Otamendi's foot. Says nice hospitalier. It was certainly the Otamendi thing, not the Martinez thing, because I mean Marino barely touched Martinez. But they are really reluctant to show a clear view of what happened there. And it's a free kick, Argentina. Okay. All right. It's ruled out. Williams. So yeah, it was Marino on Otamendi. One replay showed it properly. Okay. Um, the referee rules go out for a foul on Otamendi by Marino. VAR checking it, but it looks like the decision will stand. A huge let off for Argentina. Okay. So there it is. I wish that they would have shown a replay for me. So there it is. That is, I agree, that is a huge let off. And that is a foul from Lionel Messi. I wish that they would have shown a clear replay. Oh, here we go. It's very far away. Okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I see it now. There, finally, finally, after all of that, we get a replay. Cucurella, Williams, Pedri, ball back post. Williams can't get to it. Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Lamine Yamal into the stands. Senesi is coming on. Alvarez is off. They're saying we don't want you in your double touch penalties if we get there. Isaac, you think Spain are losing this now? You think that's it for them? Senesi coming on. Anxiety, I agree with you. It's the kind of thing that it is only a foul because, or it was only caught because of Otamendi selling it as a foul. But that's the kind of thing that happens all the time. And players, like for me, my instinct would never be as soon as I feel contact on my foot, I'm going to go down like that. But Otamendi is a smart guy. He goes out. Ooh, Marino! How do you put that wide, Marino? Oh my God. A header from 6 yards out, and Marino puts it wide. Oh my goodness, Marino. If yeah, like the comment I was just going to say, like the commentator just said, if Spain do not win this, Marino will be destroyed. Lamine Yamal. Yeah, that's it, Tarun. Two things can be true. There are many instances where the defender would not think to sell that foul, as Otamendi did, and it would never have been called back to cancel a goal. But he did, and technically stepping on a defender's foot is a foul. Cucurella and Simeone, future Madrid derby combatants. So auto translate is on, Trey, and your Dark Arts 18, because auto translate is on, it says cockroach instead of cucarea. When will we see some fighting? I don't know if we will in the final. One of the top fighters is gone, Enzo, someone who can lose their head. Vank, I think Nico Williams has just been in injury hell for a while, just constant injuries. So he hasn't been able to sort of find that form again. Zubamendi, Ferran goes down, nothing given. Zubamendi, Paredes. Ooh, goes for the unnecessary nutmeg in his own half. Pedri gets taken out by Simeone, but it's fair. That's shoulder to shoulder. Messi retains the ball somehow. Chance to counter here through the outside. It's Medina, however. Medina, not who you want on that counter. God, this has got to be agonizing if you are either one of the either side of these. Medina really taking some time to do the throw in. We have a player down, an Argentine player down. The time wasting has begun. First, it was Medina unscrewing the bottle cap, having a drink. Taliafico, Ferran Torres with a little shove on Taliafico when he goes down. Giuliano goes down. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal, that ball went out. Igor, you don't suffer when it's Brazil? That's a foul from Paredes. You cannot do that. When someone goes up for a header and you just back into them, that's a foul. It's naughty stuff. And that is halftime of extra time. We are getting closer and closer to a shootout. Marino should have won it, man. Ooh. He will be thinking about that one for a while. Casper, you want a shootout? I mean, I don't mind a shootout. But well, that's what I believe also. If you're going to take me all the way through extra time, and it's not like a back and forth goals for each side kind of affair, exciting extra time, give me the shootout. Give me the shootout then. If you're not going to have an exciting extra time. Scaloni asking for one last fight from his players. The final countdown. Diddly doo. Diddly dee dee. Well, guys, does anyone think that someone will score? You know what? Let's just make it official. Will this make it to a shootout? What are we saying? Yeah, if this goes to a shootout, for me, it's Argentina all the way that are going to win. I do not see Spain winning this if it goes to a shootout. Dibu Martinez is just an absolute demon. He gets in the heads of kickers, and he's a great penalty stopper to boot. Marino's going to score for sure, says Vank. He's going to make up for that miss. The final countdown. I'll check the Unai Simon penalty statistics. Williams, Ferran Torres. I told you. I told you. Ferran Torres with the goal. Just a minute in. Oh my goodness. Spain have scored. Hoo, 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 hoo. Ferran Torres. It had to be him. Overhated. He's an overhated guy. Overhated guy. Lock the pole. 1-0. 1-0 España. España. Ferran Torres. Am I a betting man? No. Nico Williams. Well done from Nico Williams. That was gorgeous. The strength, and then to head it back, put it on a plate for Ferran. And the finish from Ferran on his left is decent. You got to hand it to the guy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Goal called back. Nico Williams bumped Molina. No goal. No goal. Foul. And by the way, red card for Ferran Torres for kicking the corner flag. No, I was joking. I was joking. I was joking, guys. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Ooh. A free kick. A free kick for Argentina. Yeah, I got a few of you with that. I got a few of you with that. 10-man Argentina. I mean, I would not bet against them to do it. Well, maybe not in this match. If any team could pull off something ridiculous like that, it would be Argentina. But this Argentina, who, cannot get a single attempt. Fireworks have begun, Sandeep, in Barcelona. Ooh, 20 attempts to 0. Crazy. Rabona knows ball. I'm shocked. Oh, Molina going for the strike from about halfway. I think, I think Spain will score another one. They will not do what England does or did. Past tense. Did. Messi. Oh, Messi again. No way. Imagine. Imagine Lionel. This should be the worst performance for any finalist in the World Cup history, says Free. Does that count as an attempt? I do believe that counts as an attempt for Argentina. The composure from Ferran with that finish. All the former Spanish players just going crazy in the stands. Wow. Spain, that second star, it is coming. Foul on Marino from McAllister. Puyol is just vibing. Everyone else going crazy. Ooh, Marino, well done. I don't think that attempted through ball counted as a shot. Still says 0. Still says 0 for Argentina. Nico Williams, Cucurella, they're just passing them around in circles. Williams, Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran. Through to Nico Williams. What do they do now? Senesi on Williams. Oh, nearly. And now it's offside. Passes completed. 744 for Spain, 324 for Argentina. Ball through to Ferran. He's probably offside. He does score, and it's off. And then they call it. But my boy Ferran showing some composure once again, guys. Come on. Ooh, he might be on. That's close. That is a close one. No, the referee's already cleared it. It looked close, though. Free kick Argentina. 7 minutes, 6 minutes maybe. Yeah, that's it, Maverick. It's not the most beautiful thing to watch from Spain, although it was quite nice during Euro 2024. But it works, doesn't it? Away. Lionel Messi, what can you do, man? This is your final World Cup match. Let's see. Messi gets away, ball in. Corner kick. Eric Garcia heading it out for a corner kick. Messi plays it low, not really short. Messi, back post, curling. Ooh, on top of the goal. On top of the goal. If that had dropped. uh, Simon had it covered, though. Yeah, Cape Verde and Austria played both finalists. They both beat Austria, and Argentina beat Cape Verde in extra time. Spain tied them. Or Cabo Verde, whichever you want to say. Emi Martinez hammers it forward. Kubarsi, acrobatic clearance. Nico Williams. Williams cuts inside beautifully. Oh my God, what was that, Nico Williams? He had Lamine there. What the hell? It wasn't even the defender that blocked it. I thought that the defender blocked the pass. It was just Nico Williams trying to ball out and failing. Martin, I think that it counts as a attempted cross, actually. Messi. Oh, smoked Marino in the face with the strike. Was that going on target? Doesn't look like it. Right in the forehead. Nailed him. I'll take the chance to have a hydration break. Personally, feel free to do the same. There is a player down after all. It is allowed. Oh my god, the Ferran offside is so it's here. He's offside by this much. Crazy. Yeah, Isaac, I do. Isaac, however you say it, I do feel for Nico Williams. Those injuries have really taken him back. It's it's gotta hurt to be one of the fans that paid, 10,000 plus dollars to be there to support Argentina, and then you see them put up zero attempts on target. They now officially have one shot. That last one. We are in the 118th minute plus. We'll see how much added time there will be. Marino Ballon d'Or. Messi. Ooh. Here we go. Argentina free kick. Don, you bring up a good point about Fermin going out injured. He probably would have been a top fixture in this Spain side, I think. And back to Messi. Lamine Yamal chasing him. Messi through to Giuliano. Can he get it right? He does. Oh my god. Oh my god. Argentina nearly equalized. Wow, that could have gone anywhere. Corner kick. Argentina. 120th minute has hit. 120th minute has hit. 5 minutes added, did he just say? Oh, still there. Oh my goodness. Argentina knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. 5 minutes. 5 minutes came from somewhere. Messi. Play, oh, referee blew the corner. Blew the whistle. He'll redo the corner. A redo. A redo of the corner kick. Messi plays it low. Oh, and it's over from Giuliano Simeone. My God. My God. This is intense. This is very intense. Now, Simeone, you're no Ferran Torres, my friend. Nice try, Giuliano. God, my mic might die. Not now. Not now. Let me get my backup just in case. Now's the time. Dibu Martinez on the ball. I'm rummaging. I'm rummaging. I'm rummaging. All right. I have my backup mic just in case. Messi. There is 2 minutes remaining now. 2 minutes remaining. A Spanish player goes down. Free kick, Spain. Goldman Sachs predicted Spain at 26%. Yeah, the better team has won. The better team has won. And the best team in the entire tournament. Argentina get the ball forward. 1 minute remaining. Unai Simon collects it. That is a waste. That is a waste. Get out of here, McAllister. Come on, man. You don't need to do that. Haram ball was defeated. And on this day, Haram ball was defeated. Argentina have 2 shots, by the way. Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, Cucurella. This is it. This has got to be it. Is it going to be Martinez taking it? Here we go. Spanish players are mad because Martinez has the ball far forward. Martinez. Oh, headed away by Spain. This has got to be it. And there it is. Spain are World Cup champions. The winner scored by Ferran Torres. As we knew. As we knew. So they've won Euro. They've won the World Cup. They can definitely match what they did in 08, 10, and 12 and win Euro 2028. They absolutely can. They absolutely can. I would not be surprised if they did. What's going on here? Scaloni is ushering players away. What is happening? Bit of a melee? Apparently Paredes is involved. And then their women's teams are current world champions too. They dominate in women's football and women's club football, national football, everything. They are just absolutely dominant in this sport right now. Again. World Cup winners. De La Fuente, a guy who maybe wasn't the exciting pick for them. Just as Scaloni wasn't necessarily an exciting pick for Argentina either. And that guy's done spectacularly well at Copa America, World Cup, Copa America. Why is Felix happy? Who Felix? Are they showing João Felix or a different Felix? Wow. Spain have done it. Definitely when they started the tournament, at the start of the tournament, because like I said, I was a bit of a turncloak. At the beginning of the tournament, I said Spain. Then after a few games, I was like, this Spanish team is not it. They are not looking good. I was a turncloak. I then moved away from Spain. I started saying France. Okay? But now they're looking good. They look like they really deserved it again because their matches have not been exciting. Okay, dude, Otamendi, you lost. Let them have their moment. But also the Spanish players should just walk away from Otamendi at this point. Let him just yap yap yap. Just walk away, enjoy the moment. You just won the World Cup. Who cares? Walk away from that guy. Leave him. But yes, as I was saying, they were not exciting, but it sort of became this like no one can break down this team. The only team that scored against them is Belgium. Belgium, 2026 Belgium scored against this Spanish team. That's it. That's the only team that did it. That is nuts. That is nuts. It's crazy. That is really crazy. That's going to be an iconic image. Lionel Messi just sitting on the pitch, staring at the Spanish player celebrating. Lamine Yamal's boys in the crowd and his brother. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Well deserved for Spain. The 1-0 win. Guys, I got my prediction right. The 1-0 in the prediction video. We got the goal scorer correct. Maybe the supercomputer is me. Maybe I'm the supercomputer. I'm not at all. As you guys know, I am not. I am not. Igor, you finished fourth in your office bet? Oh, man. Do you think this was Messi's way of passing the torch? I think he would have rather have won for sure. But we'll see. Lamine Yamal, like we were saying, he hasn't been. I mean, the injuries and everything. Oh, Paredes went after Eric Garcia. What a sore loser, idiot. Then he was going to go after Gavi as well. They throw Gavi to the floor. Oh my goodness, Paredes. What an embarrassment. Are you guys seeing this? What an utter embarrassment. Holy. That guy was going to throw hands on Gavi and Eric Garcia. What a loser. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. But regardless, this is crazy. This is our final. Adrian was the supercomputer we met along the way. This is our final watch along for the World Cup. And I just want to thank all the people that have been showing up to these regularly. All of you, you know who you are. Maverick, Don, Mini Dude, Dusk Croissant. Knights has been showing up recently. Sam, Igor, Zach, of course. Shout out Zach. Let's get some ones in the chat for Zach, the mod. And ones for all of yourself as well. Everyone, Casper, Abdullah was here earlier. All of you guys, thank you so much for showing up. I do really, really appreciate it. It's been really fun watching these with you guys, going through this tournament together, and everyone who showed up in the daily recaps, which tomorrow is the final recap. And if you don't make it out to that, let me just say to you now, thank you for making this World Cup a lot of fun for me. I love these World Cups. Everyone loves them. They come along every 4 years. To take them in, it's a special moment. But for me to cover it for you guys, to get fully immersed in it, to really dive in and do daily videos and everything, it's special for me in that way as well. It's really, really fun. And I thank you guys for supporting it. So with that being said, I will hopefully see you for the daily recap. I will take a little bit of a break. Not much though. I still want to keep on posting. So you'll see transfer videos from me. You'll see all kinds of videos from me coming out in the next week. Obviously, the volume is going to go down. I won't be doing daily videos anymore. Thank God. That will be going down. But the rest, I will. I'll have like maybe like a weekly video, that kind of thing. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. and I'll hopefully see you in the comment section of future videos. Otherwise, I'll see you for the watch-alongs for the Champions League. All right? Take care, guys.